I was born and raised here, always lived within 1 mile of where the farm is. Farming has always been my number one interest, number one hobby.
I grew up on a dairy farm, helped feed calves and milk cows.
I'm Neil Longy.
I'm Carrie Longy, and this is our farm.
First jobs that I had be opening up gates for my dad. We had dairy cows, so if he was going up into the pen, you'd have to be there to open up gates. Got out of dairy farming about 4 years ago. We were spending too much labor on a dairy, and then we weren't focusing on our grain farm like we should. So now we just went full effort into the grain farm, and life has turned out better. You get a little more family life and everything. I think the greatest thing about it is working side by side with family. There's good times, there's bad times, and you hope there's a lot more good times. But being able to have your kids work with you every day, I always feel I'm blessed. It feels like you've never went to work, really. You do have days that, get stressful, but for the most part, it's one of the greatest lives.
I love that he's happy every single day. The kids have adventures all the time. It's just a great lifestyle to raise kids in. They learn hard work. They have a great imagination. They're all over the farm making projects and learning how to work together and work with other people.
I'd say that the biggest challenges are really stuff that you can't control. You put weather at the top of the list. And this year is a challenging year. We had a really dry March and April, and then all of a sudden May, it seems like you can't get out there and get anything done. You invest a great deal of money in putting a crop out, and it's all weather determined on, what it's gonna be. I think with having crop insurance, there would never be a total zero failure. So as long as you can balance your budget with crop insurance, that's honestly what helps out. First time I ever met our lender, Ron Linker. We were here on the farm and he stopped by one day. He just introduced himself, said, "I'm Ron Linker from Farm Credit. If you guys are ever willing to do business," and of course being on a farm, you're like, man, someone wants to loan us money? Yeah, well, definitely, we're going to remember this guy's name. Me and Carrie, we had a farm loan going through. It was one of our first farms that we bought. So I contacted Ron, and then he told us about the Young Farmers Program. It's helped a whole lot with just lower interest on our operating loans and everything. It's been a great program that you cannot pass up. It's nice to know everybody. It's more than a business relationship. It's kind of personal. When you're dealing money anymore, it's large amounts of money. I think you got to have a personal relationship. You got to know both sides. Whether it's good, bad, or ugly, you'll always get that feedback.
I had read about the Director's Cup, but never really fully went into it, and Ron reached out and told us that he thought we would be good candidates for it.
It's a great honor to be awarded that. We plan on doing something with our kids. We want to do something this summer, take them on a family trip somewhere. We'd like to spend it back with the family. Family is very important to us. I hope in the future it's a great relationship with Farm Credit, because I think farming becoming as expensive as what it is, you're going to have a good banker with you, along for the ride.